We have a lot of love for the FPS game here in gamer community, not only because the PC is the best platform to play them on, but because it's where they were born. Wolfenstein 3D and Doom established a framework for first-person combat that dominated the early 90s and exploded into the next millennium as one of the most vibrant, constantly evolving genres in gaming. There's a seemingly endless appetite for creative head-clicking in the competitive, cooperative, and even meditative arenas. It's a genre known for its violence, yet that's not always the reason we're drawn to the FPS. We celebrate the immersive potential of the first-person camera, and how that point of view challenges our physical and emotional responses to problems thrown directly in our faces. Today you'll find a list of the best FPS games you can play right now. It's not a list of the most historically significant FPS games, but rather ones that we'd recommend today, right now, to PC gamers exploring the genre. This is also a living list, so expect updates in the future. Number 1. Doom Eternal. I got to sit down and reimagine what Doom is in the modern age, and it came up with a buttery smooth, highly acrobatic FPS that celebrates gratuitous indulgence while demanding discipline through HP recovering glory kills. Eternal brings more verticality, greater enemy variety, and an enthralling campaign that never seems to end, boosted by 2 great DLC campaigns. It's never just run and gun, and it's definitely not a cover shooter. This is what the Doom clone would have become if modern military shooters hadn't taken over the world. Let the latest run of Doom games be a strong kick to the pants gaming execs. The single-player FPS is stronger than ever, and there should be more of them. Number 2. System Shock 2023. 2023 was a great year for remakes, but the underappreciated star of the bunch was Night Dive's loving recreation of one of the most influential video games of all time. The System Shock remake somehow succeeds at the nigh impossible task of modernizing System Shock, while also maintaining its 90s charm and quirks. Its reimagined guns look, sound, and animate beautifully, and they're all useful to even the mini pistol, the relative pea shooter of the bunch. Feels like a substantial piece of hardware once it's got a couple of mods attached. Purists will insist that System Shock is an immersive sim-I-am, and it is, but it also plays beautifully as a straight-up shooter. Want to heft an assault rifle, or a railgun, or a magnum pistol that kicks like a mule and just blasts the holy hell out of everything you see? Go for it. You might get lost now and then in Citadel Station's twisting corridors, but I can guarantee you're going to have a good time. Number 3. Metro Exodus. 4A Games' Metro trilogy came to a gratifying end with its most ambitious game to date. Metro Exodus packs a lot of game into deceptively small open worlds, focusing its efforts on making every minor interaction meaningful. Guns are ultra-lethal and ammo is scarce, meaning you'll almost never be shooting your precious AUK-47 full auto. Weapons can be modified anytime with transformative attachments or receivers capable of turning an SMG into a shotgun. Though the same gun will also jam if you don't take care of it. If you love diegetic design, Exodus is a feast. Every little gizmo and widget on our Tyon's bracer has a purpose. The small piece of real estate holds a stealth indicator, a compass, a radiation meter, and a watch, and the map is a real-world object that our chum holds. Number 4. Titanfall 2. Years later, Titanfall 2's campaign still stands out for its inventive levels and comfortable linearity. You can tell the minds behind Call of Duty's most memorable campaigns had their hands in it. You're never far from an eye-pleasing set piece, but unlike Call of Duty, Titanfall 2 has more to offer than horizontal firefights behind chest-high cover. The flow of firefights depends entirely on the shape of the room and your ability to wall run, double jump, or slide across it while shooting. And then, every once in a while, Titanfall becomes a pretty good mech game, too. It's the kind of delicious junk food game, uncomplicated, but beautiful, that's easy to forget about and pick up every few years to remember why it's so good. Number 5. Battlefield 2042. DICE has put in the work on Battlefield 2042. 2 years after its tumultuous launch, 2042 runs better, feels better, and is finally packing enough great maps to mean that when you jump in you'll always have fun. A lot is owed to DICE's reintroduction of proper Battlefield classes, which added much-needed structure and role-specific responsibilities to 2042's unique specialists. 6 seasons of new specialists and maps have rounded out a package that felt a little light at launch. That, and its frequently discounted price, makes it an easy recommendation. Battlefield 2042 is really good now. That's it for today. If you like this video, then please like and subscribe.